Welcome to Springfield, Missouri, 34th Annual National Christian Homeschool Basketball Championships. Scott Staten, Joshua Jenkins, Jeremy Caldwell. We're at Drury University, O'Reilly Family Event Center. We just had a great one as Dallas HSAA, the Big South champions in 1 seed, barely held on. A great last-second shot by Addie Seal, and they were able to win it despite the great effort by the Fort Wayne Hawks, and they advance. And now this one, we got the CHAP Chariots out of the Midwest. They were the runners-up in the Midwest. They're the 1 seed in girls 18U Class 6A against the 4 seed OKC Lady Knights. Lady Knights in the black with the purple trim. CHAP Chariots in the white and the green for St. Patrick's Day. We'll see if they have the luck of the Irish with them. And we get ready to tip off here. And Chariots come away with the tip.
8 of the 9 players for CHAP Chariots are all 16U eligible. So.
Only 1 senior on this team, Annabelle Reeser. Here's the drive by Jasmine Hall, up and in.
Great job with the left hand on the drive in traffic.
All-region player from the Midwest.
They had the press there, and wow, ball was tipped away and almost knocked in by Reeser. But quickly the other way comes Jasmine Hall. She's going to go all the way up, no good. Rebound knocked away, and the Knights come away with it. Pushing the pace now for OKC. Their guard, Maddie Taylor, the all-region player. Ball is tipped out and will stay down at this end. Chariots bringing a loud crowd today. Looks like they're Varsity boys who are also having a good tournament here.
Yep, they showed up on this court yesterday not wearing green. If y'all remember them.
Yep.
They're in the city edition, I guess you could call it.
Here's a little floater that is no good, that time by Holly Swanson. Rebound off to the Chariots. CHAP will bring it the other way. Going to work the ball around. That is Grahorish. She gives it back up to Jasmine Hall. Hall going to run the offense now. Feeds it down to Reeser. Reeser kicks it out top. Thought about it, but Lotzenheiser takes it in. Ball knocked away. Turnover. Here come the Knights.
I don't know if you remember that Lotzenheiser name from last year. With the quadruple double game, might have been year before last, Scott. I think we called that game when she had that quadruple double.
Yeah. Oh, what a game she had.
And I
Lotzenheisers are
a younger sister of her.
Yep, they had 3 Lotzenheisers a couple years ago on the same team. Here comes Jasmine Hall, going to take it all the way in, and the lefty puts it in there. Second time she's done that this game, 4-0. CHAP in front. The Chariots out of East Lansing, Michigan. In the white unis with the green trim. Boy, they are trapping on defense. Here come the Knights, and we got a whistle and a push on Jasmine Hall. That will be her first, team's first. And they calling it on the shot. Looks like they're deciding it's going to be over on the sideline.
This one baseline, rather. Has been hard on Jersey being tucked in today. Every stoppage you play. He's telling players to tuck your jerseys in.
That time, Ava Grady, after the inbounds, went up, got herself the contact, and put herself at the free throw line. Foul on the Chariots. 2 shots. First shot, no good. Ava Grady will get one more. Chariots always have a fun fan section. Second shot is good, and that gets OKC on the board now. 4-1, they trail it. CHAP Chariots with the ball.
The quadruple double player was Abby Lotzenheiser, who's now starting for her college team.
Shot is no good that time by Hall. Rebound off to the Knights.
That was a great defensive job by Maddie Taylor there to adjust, not allowing the Jasmine Hall to go to her left side.
That time, Lotzenheiser with the block. That turns into a break for the Chariots. Up and in, Reeser! An opportunity for a 3-point play. The senior, the lone senior on this team, made a tough shot there. She flew into the stanchion of the backboard, but she's all right, and she'll try to add one more point to her total.
Also, the one of the all-region players from the Midwest for the Chariots team.
Shot is no good. Knights come up with it. OKC with they give the ball up. There's a steal. Number 34, Hitchcock, gives it back to Lotzenheiser. Here's a 3. Got it. Lainey Grihorish, first three-pointer for either team, and now it's 9-1, CHAP out in front. Long court pass there by Maddie Taylor. Spin up, no good. Reeser came up with it, but she got pushed out of bounds, and that will be a foul on the Knights. Might have been a frustration foul there after they missed the shot. Ball will be with the Chariots. OKC has their own section down here to our left underneath the Chariots basket. They've got the purple and black on. They've got their own cheerleading sections along with their fans. So trying to make some noise and get their team back into this, trailing 9-1. There's a feed in the paint. Reeser back out to Hall. Jasmine Hall drives it, kicks it to Reeser for three. Her shot is short. Ball goes out of bounds. It will stay at this end off the hands of the Knights. CHAP Chariots coming in as the 1 seed out of the Midwest. They were knocked off in the Midwest Championship game by a buzzsaw of a team we saw a little bit earlier today, West Michigan Hornets. They're on a mission to try to get back. They made it to the championship as a three drops by Grihorish, her second three, and the lead now up to 11. But they were knocked off by the Hornets in that game, trying to get back to another possible matchup with them at some point later this week, as the Hornets won earlier today, and now the Chariots try to add their name to the list of Michigan teams that are winning. And we haven't talked about it a lot, but guys, we're definitely going to have a new champion this year in girls 18U because HEA, the Firebirds, who had won it 2 years in a row, they are not here this year. They have teams, but they don't have a varsity team as they had graduated and had other players move on. But it's wide open this year. There's some really good teams that have opportunities.
Yeah, it's the first time in quite a few years that we will crown a new champion knowing early on here. So everybody's vying for that Undisputed championship banner. And, I think this year the field's a little bit more open. But West Michigan coming in as the overall number 1 seed. HSAA Angels, who we just had, was the overall number 2 seed, and they got taken to the brink today.
Yeah, they did.
So looks like it's a little bit more competitive at the top this year. So interesting to see who's going to come out on top and, who's more battle-tested.
We did the West Michigan game this morning, and they looked good. They were firing on all cylinders. Always a well-coached program. But certainly got to be earned here.
This Chariots team as well. They're very familiar with both of those Michigan squads. That time the floater by Maddie Taylor, the all Heartland or all Big South player. And ball knocked away. Good hustle. Players on the floor. It will stay down at this end. Well, the Knights have got to figure out the combination on this rim down here. They've only got 1 point on a free throw.
Yeah, they had a good look inside on that last possession, but the entry pass was just up where the defender could poke their hand through and create the ball rolling out of bounds there.
Taylor, such a good ball handler. She steps back into the three. Got it. Tried to rattle out, but finally fell through. First field goal of the day for the Lady Knights, and hopefully for them that gets things going.
That was a nice dribble, step back, get into your rhythm, and just let it fly.
3:43 to go here, first quarter. Grihorish back out top to Lotzenheiser. Oh, and that pass picked off. That was Ava Grady with the steal. Here's a three, left side, too strong. No good by Annabelle Childress. Quickly the other way. Here come the Chariots on the attack. The recipient of that pass, Kaylee Atkins, her first 2 of the game.
Great
14-4.
job. Great job running the floor by the Chariots there. All 3 of the players, a little 3-man break drill right there.
Good pass.
Good find underneath. They threw it from half court, and there was the putback. That was Annabelle Childress, her first 2 of the game. 14-6, 2:54 to go.
That's the second long pass that Maddie Taylor has thrown on the money.
She's got great court vision. Here's a left corner three. Tried to hit her third one of the game. That one is short. Rebound off to Taylor. Taylor going to bring it the other way quickly. She's going to drive it on Lotzenheiser steps back 3. Boy, you can see why she's all region.
Yeah, I can definitely tell now.
I knew that 3 was coming. Whenever you had the missed 3 on the other end, she had the ball on that left side where she shot the other one. You could feel that one coming.
Oh, that time almost got the foul, but was able to pull back at the last second. Shot is no good by the Chariots. Rebound up to the Knights, and now they've suddenly gotten life here. OKC starting to show some chops.
Yeah, if they get another bucket here, you might see a timeout called by Coach Reeser.
Maddie Taylor.
Oh, I thought she was pulling that one too.
Here's Childress from 3. That's off the front of the rim, but another chance for the Knights as they get the rebound. And then the feed underneath was too strong and over the outstretched arms of Holly Swanson.
Yeah, it was a good look. She seen her on the weak side open. Just threw it a little bit too high.
Substitutions for both squads now.
As Hall comes back into the game. I'm assuming she's the brother of Owen Hall, the varsity boys player that we had yesterday. You see a lot of those brother-sister combos in these homeschool teams.
A lot of same names. Reeser brought it down, gave it to Hall. Hall back out to Grahorish. Hall going to work on her woman. Takes it in, rolls off the front. No good. Battle for the board. And the Knights come away with it. Now in transition. Here they come. Kicks it back out to Maddie Taylor. Oh, nice shot. Floater good.
Well, you said it, that hesitation right there. She had already showed she was a threat to pull up from 3, so it made the hesitation the nice move to get by the defender.
Yep. You've hit back-to-back 3s from that same side right there. Just a little hesitation. She got right by her defenders and a little nice little floater.
This in Reeser looked like she had a lane to the bucket, but she decided to try to hit her teammate on the other side of the lane, and there was some discussion. Initially, they said it was still CHAP ball, but it was off the hands of the Chariots. So now the Knights with another chance to cut into this lead.
Look at these passes that Maddie Taylor is throwing.
Cross-court pass, up and off the glass. Annabelle Childress, her second bucket of the day, and we got a 1-point game. 1 minute to go here.
It was just 14-1, wasn't it, guys?
Yeah, it was. 12-0 run now by the OKC Lady Knights after the Chariots came out on fire. Now it's been all Knights. Under a minute to go. 1 point. Lead for the Chariots with the ball.
And impressive, they've closed the gap in the same quarter, just out of a timeout. They didn't have to wait till a quarter or half break.
Jasmine Hall all the way up to the bucket and converts.
It took 1 3 to fall for Maddie Taylor to get them going. Yep, that she double dribbled on that one.
Yep, on the pass, a double dribble, turnover, gives it back with 30 seconds to go here for the CHAP Chariots. Jasmine Hall with 6 points. She's tied for the lead on her team with Lainey Grahorish.
More substitutions coming in.
And the way both of these teams play, too, lots of substitutions. They keep a lot of new bodies on the floor, fresh legs. They like to pressure. They like to shoot. They're quick on both ends of the court. So expect a lot of that today in this game. 28 seconds to go.
Well, if you're the Chariots, you don't have many options on the bench. There's only 3 bench players.
Yep.
But every one of them plays.
Here's a 3. Got it.
Big 3.
And off the bench, Halen Hitchcock. Her first bucket of the game. Third 3 for the Chariots. 9 seconds to go. 6-point lead for CHAP. On the spin. Gets it back again. Blocked. And then a foul on the follow-through. Hitchcock hit the 3. That time got the block, but on the spin by Ava Grady, she's able to draw the contact the second time. And she will, well, the ball will stay down at this end. Knights throwing it in underneath.
So straight off the bench, hits a 3, gets a block, and then gets a foul.
3 seconds left. Taylor from deep, and a whistle. Looked like holding underneath they're going to call.
32.
Yep, on number 32, that was Lotzenheiser. And so it will stay here with 0.1 seconds.
Not enough time for a shot here.
Nope. Basically going to throw it in, and we'll have a horn.
Just don't have the 5-second call.
Not for lack of trying, though, by Taylor. So we end this first quarter after a great start by the CHAP Chariots. OKC settles down, and they get back within 6. It's 19-13. Back with the second quarter.
When it hurts, real time it. Ouch! When it hurts, real time it. Ouch! When it hurts, real time it.
Welcome back to second quarter action here. The girls 18U Division I 6A game where the 1 seed roared out to a big lead, but then a 12-0 run by the OKC Lady Knights pulled them back in within six, and the Lady Knights will bring it in. Lady Knights in the black uniforms with the purple trim, Chariots in the white with the green trim. Scott Staten, Joshua Jenkins, Jeremy Caldwell bringing you the action right now. And Maddie Taylor, point guard for the Knights, really running things and filling up the stat sheet already, just 1 quarter into this one. She works on her girl, takes it over, pass, left corner.
Good head fake.
Little floater, nice block again by Lotzenheiser. She's had a couple of those this game. Chariots come away with it. Hitchcock. Grace Hitchcock going to slow it down, set things up. And Reeser, that pass almost intercepted there by Ava Grady, but it will stay down here with CHAP. Both teams super active on defense. We've seen block steals, getting a hand in on the ball. But the Chariots right now with the lead. Here comes Hitchcock, going to drive all the way to the bucket, up and can't convert, but she will be at the free throw line. Looked like she took a shot to the face. Foul on OKC.
Yeah, that was a great drive. She had a really quick move to kind of get the edge on the defender. Had 2 of them trailing her, and she had the right position to draw the foul on the layup.
First shot is no good. She'll get one more try. Second shot is good. Here come the Knights on the attack. OKC stuck in the lane there. Gets it back out to Libby Banks. Out top, here's Maddie Taylor. She's going to drive, stop, put it up. She draws the foul. She'll be at the free throw line. Such a smooth player. Taylor, after a little bit of a slow start, had 8 points in that first quarter. Now she's going to have an opportunity to get into double digits, leading her team, the all-region player for the OKC Lady Knights.
Did you see the defense when she caught the ball at that three-point line? They had 2 girls in a full sprint running at her.
First shot is no good. She'll get one more try.
Yeah, it was really when she hit that first 3 in that first quarter that really changed the complexion of this game and got the Knights back into it. So she's the spark plug of this team for sure.
Yeah, it gave them some life, and they've been alive ever since.
And I'm so impressed by her handles, just such great ball handling. I mean, I'm afraid she might cross me up if I got out there.
2014.
That's why we're going to sit right here, Josh.
That's exactly right. We're retired.
Chariots working it around.
Travel.
And, yep, we got to travel.
And she switched her pivot.
Unforced turnover there.
Yep.
Chariots give up the ball, and it'll be the Knights now. Lady Knights with an opportunity to trim that lead. They were down 6. At one point, they were down 13-1. Or 12-1, rather.
14-1.
14-1.
And then they went on a 12-0 run.
12-0 run. And
yep.
Yeah, absolutely. They're on the miss. Oh, they got the opportunity with the putback, but no good by Holly Swanson. Quickly the other way. Here's Reeser. Fakes the shot. Drives the lane. Kicks it back out. Chariots working around. Oh, good feed down on the block. Great ball passing there. And there comes a shot 3. No good by Reeser.
Good box out.
When on that possession, the Knights did a great job of recovering and rotating defensively. So that was some great ball movement from CHAP, but the Knights able to rotate defensively and stop that possession.
Taylor thought about it there. Setting up three on the perimeter, trying to find an open look or feed it down low, which they did that time, but over the outstretched arms of Swanson, it sails out of bounds and into the CHAP Chariots student section. Chariots will have the ball.
That's the second time they tried to find Swanson and just overthrew her both times.
Yep. Maybe need to check the scouting report on their own team, make sure they realize the height there.
And she's not the shortest person on the team. I mean,
No.
she's probably average height. They just keep overthrowing her.
Here come the Chariots on the attack. Three-point shot is up by Hitchcock. No good. Rebound off to the Knights. Maddie Taylor going to bring it up. Oh, nice find down low. Gathered in by Grady. Kicks it back out. Oh, and a good defensive effort there as Lotzenheiser came from behind and tipped the ball away. Turns into transition for the Chariots. Up and no good, but at the free throw line will be Jasmine Hall.
Yeah, on the other end, the Chariots are starting to jump those entry passes, so the Knights might need to figure out something else to adjust. Maybe bounce pass in.
Chariots have traditionally been a program as, wow, she missed everything there. Maybe want to reset there. But they're traditionally a team that is very tough defensively, very active. You won't see a lot of players standing around. She missed both of them. Unable to convert there. Empty possession, so here come the Knights. Lady Knights with the ball. Libby Banks. They work it around. Here's a shot from the right wing. No good. Battle for the board off the hands of the Chariot player, so it will stay at this end. Another opportunity. Second chance.
Still 20-14.
On the inbounds, the little jumper is no good by Grady. Here come the Chariots. Hall once again going to push the pace. On the drive in the lane, and got it to go. Got the bounce. Lucy Lotzenheiser, her first bucket of the game and an opportunity for three-point play.
Yeah, really tough shot, especially for your first bucket of the game. Got a couple defenders to get that through, and now a chance to add a free throw on it.
Foul is on Swanson. Holly Swanson.
Free throw is short.
They are 0 for 3 their last three free throws.
Rebound by Libby Banks. Oh, and then a rip away. And they're right there at the bucket. She didn't turn around, though. Ended up turning it over. I think she thought somebody was behind her. And then we got a jump ball, and it will go to the Chariots. Boy, an opportunity right there for the Lady Knights. They had the ball under the bucket, no defenders there, and I think they just didn't realize it.
Yeah, she could have shot it herself, and then she passed it to her teammate who was defended. But she was just expecting the Chariots to have a defender there. They have all game so far.
Gracie Hitchcock with the ball. As you mentioned, very young team, Jeremy, and these CHAP Chariots, just one senior, and it's Reeser, and she had a three go halfway down, but pop out. Here come the Lady Knights. Taylor going to settle things down. OKC down by 8. Trying to find some kind of offensive production here. Taylor with the floater gets the whistle. She'll be at the free throw line.
I mean, that's just a next level move. Just the ball handles to make the move, kind of drive in, and he'll step back floater.
That's Jasmine Hall's second foul of the game.
Maddie Taylor showing why she's so highly regarded. She's does such a great job as a point guard running the offense, but she can hit it from deep. She can drive. She's got the floating jumper, just great handle. A lot of tools to work with there. She'll get one more after she missed the first. Second shot is good, so 2 times now in this quarter she's been able to just hit 1 out of 2, but that keeps the lead at 7. Knights trailing, Chariots with the ball and the lead.
Oh, nice find down low.
They work it around. Here's a 3 by Hitchcock. Too strong. Ball hits the floor. Great effort diving on the ground by Bursley. Reeser gets it in the corner. Here's a three that's put up and too strong. Another opportunity by Bursley, grabbing the offensive board. On the drive, Hitchcock hits the side of the backboard, and Taylor comes down with it. Maddie Taylor.
Had the opportunities.
Yeah, the conversion rate in these last two games on second chance has been really, I mean, there's been so many, and they just have not been able to convert. Here's Taylor. Stops, pops a three. That's short.
She was a little deep on that one.
Rebound came off to the Chariots, and a foul on the Knights, and looks like we're going to have a timeout here.
Foul on number 14, OKC.
So we got a full timeout. We're going to take a break with 2:54 to go here. It is 22-15 here in the second quarter. CHAP Chariots leading the OKC Lady Knights. Welcome back, girls 18U action here at the National Championships in Springfield, 34th Annual Christian Homeschool Basketball. Chariots leading 22-15 with the ball. Under 3 minutes to go here. The number one seed coming out of the Midwest as the runners-up, but trying to advance here with a win over the OKC Lady Knights. Chariots in the white unis. They work the ball around. Hitchcock. Bounce pass knocked away by the Knights, and they come up with the steal.
Yeah, Ava Grady got her hand on that pass in the passing lane to create that turnover.
Libby Banks got the ball and brought it down here, and there she is in the corner. Thought about the three. Back out to Taylor. Maddie Taylor feeds it. Back to Banks. Banks going to work up to the top. Down in the corner, there's a shot by Swanson that is short. Rebound off to Lotzenheiser for the Chariots. Here comes CHAP the other way. Great find. Bounce pass. And there to put it in was Bursley. Grace Hitchcock with a nice find on that break, and the lead now up to 9.
Yeah, big 2 minutes here, either for CHAP to extend that lead or for the Knights to be able to keep it around this.
Three-point shot by Spalding there was no good. Got a whistle, and the ball will be with the Chariots, or rather with the Knights, and the Chariots with a couple of substitutions there. Back into the game, Jasmine Hall and also Annabelle Reeser.
During the halftime break, we'll give out a few interesting facts about both these teams.
Oh, on the inbounds, wide open there. Ava Grady, good find. Quick 2 points for OKC, 1:38 to go.
Nice inbound play there.
CHAP with the ball and the lead. And work things around until they get the shot they want. There's Reeser behind the back. Nice move. She takes it all the way up, scoops it up and in! Annabelle Reeser, the lone senior on this team, with her second bucket of the game and a second opportunity to get a three-point play.
And that was an impressive move. Behind the back dribble with the defender draped all over her, finishes on the left side. She earned that bucket.
And that's 42's third foul of the game, so she's going to sit the last minute 23.
CHAP coach telling us before the game, Reeser, 4-year player on this squad, if she misses the free throw, but they get the rebound. She recently just won her 100th game with the program, and has been a real leader for this young team of Chariots who have high hopes to keep continuing here this week.
That's a lot of games.
1 minute to go. Here's Hitchcock for three. In and out. Rebound off to Swanson for the Knights. Here come the Lady Knights. Flipped up ahead quickly by Taylor. Going to be a drive, and Banks puts it up, gets the foul. She'll be at the free throw line.
Foul's going to be on Lotzenheiser, her second.
Lady Knights this quarter have been able to level things out just a little bit, but after the furious start by the Chariots, they just came out on fire.
Yeah, this is the 6th free throw in this quarter by the Lady Knights, and they've are 2 for 6.
Oh, but there's a nice rebound and a spin move by Swanson. Holly Swanson, her first bucket. Great follow through, and now they're down by 7. Chariots. CHAP with the ball. Lotzenheiser going to drive, spin, scoop it up and under, no good. Rebound by Swanson. Here come the Lady Knights. Moore going to gather, or Taylor going to gather it in. Maddie Taylor on the drive. Oh, bounce pass to Swanson. She might not have been ready for that. It's okay. She saves it. Then up and with the left hand, bucket put in by Annabelle Childress, her 6th point of the game. And suddenly, here we go again with the OKC Lady Knights making a little run here. 26-21. 12 seconds to go in the quarter and the half. 5-point lead for CHAP. Reeser kicks it back out. Here's a 3 that is put up by Lotzenheiser, and that's a big one.
Big shot.
Big shot as they end the quarter with that 3. And the Chariots from CHAP up in East Lansing, Michigan will head to the halftime break with a 29-21 lead over the OKC Lady Knights. We're going to take a break at the half and be back with the second half of action in this girls 18U game after this halftime break. Welcome back to the 34th Annual National Christian Homeschool Basketball Championship. Scott Staten, Joshua Jenkins, Jeremy Caldwell, and we're headed into the second half here. Girls 18U action, 6A class, and it is the 1 seed, CHAP Chariots out of the Midwest, leading right now 29-21. Big three-pointer right before we went to the break as OKC had made a little bit of a run there, but now their lead is back out to 8, and the Chariots in the white on the attack. Here's the up and under move. That is no good that time, or by Lotzenheiser. And rebound comes off to OKC. Oh, another fine down low. Swanson couldn't get it. Fight for the board. Comes away. Grahorish for the Chariots. She's going to push the pace. Over to the right side. Hitchcock going to work on her defender. And the bounce pass picked off by Holly Swanson, but then she throws it away. Back the other way comes the Chariots, and then a foul on OKC. That was number 42.
That's her 4th foul.
Ava Grady.
You had an interesting feat you found out at halftime there about a CHAP Chariots.
Yeah, as Reeser gets ready to throw the ball in, we were just told that she needed 3 assists this game to get 500 for her career, and she had 4 in the first half. So congratulations to her. An absolute contributor for 4 straight years with the Chariots, and hoping her senior season continues on with a win here today. On the attack, Chariots, left-handed shot, tried to roll over the front of the rim, but no good. That time by Jasmine Hall, and here come the Knights. Lady Knights down by 8. Maddie Taylor, double teamed. Here's a deep 3, no good off to the left. And Jasmine Hall gets it. Then they dive on the floor. Somehow she ends up with it as she rolls away. Chariots going to take it all the way. Little floater up, no good by Hitchcock. Second chance attempt there by Lotzenheiser, but we got a whistle, and she will be at the free throw line with a chance to put in 2. A little bit of sloppy play there by both teams. Kind of seems like the ball maybe got maybe somebody ate at halftime. We got a little bit of grease on the ball, or some butter from popcorn maybe.
Are you making a confession?
A confession that we're hungry. We're waiting for lunch. Second shot is no good, and Knights have it, but she's on the floor and just has to throw it, and it goes out of bounds off of Swanson's hands, so it will stay at this end. She knew if she stood up, it was going to be a turnover, so she just tried to make something happen there. But Natalie Spalding throws it out of bounds, and turnover on the Knights.
Yeah, she had 2 Chariot players around her, so she couldn't really move. That's 3 straight possessions, 3 straight fouls by the Lady Knights.
Yeah, they're calling it pretty tight here out of the half.
Yeah,
so they're going to have to make an adjustment out there.
Said he called that before the shot, so... On the inbounds, Hitchcock, 3, short. But they get another chance and then throw it away. It's happened a couple of times this quarter on both teams where they're able to grab an offensive board but then throw it away, or they get a steal and throw it away. Maddie Taylor going to try to settle her troops down. They trail by 9. Long throw, but that is picked off by Jasmine Hall. Here comes Hall the other way. Bounce pass underneath. Reeser stops, hesitates, puts it in. 6 points now for Reeser.
Yeah, they're immediately going to double her, and that's exactly probably what they need to talk about here on the Knights side.
Just a 30-second timeout. 32-21 now. CHAP starting to gain control of this one.
Yeah, we've seen this in the game before here with Dallas and Fort Wayne Hawks. When they get into the third quarter, Dallas did the same thing. Chariots coming out in a full court trapping defense, trying to change the game plan up a little bit, and looks like the Lady Knights weren't expecting that and ready for it. So good time out there, but 3 straight possessions to start the quarter, 3 straight fouls by the Lady Knights, and then a turnover right after that. So need to settle them down a little bit. Now they know the trap's coming, and see if they can set up their full court press break offense here.
And if they get settled down, we know we've seen them at the start of this game. They can close the gap pretty quick. So this is still within reach and plenty of time for them to make their move.
They've gone on a 12-0 run before. Let's see if they can do it again because they trail it right now by 11. Lady Knights work it up court quickly on the pressure by the Chariots, and then a whistle and a foul on Hall.
And she had Libby Banks open on the other, coming down the other side of the lane, just didn't quite see her there. But either way, she'll get a chance for points here.
That'll be the third foul on Hall, if that's who they called it on.
Annabelle Childress misses the first. Knights still yet to score this quarter. They were down 8 at the half. Lead right now is 11 for the Chariots. One more, and she got that one.
They're 4 for 10 from the free throw line for the game.
And when you're trying to pull an upset, free throws are huge. Got to connect on those. All that time, yeah, I don't know how, but she was able to keep her feet there, and they give her the shot. 2 more points for Hall. She's got 8 on the game. Lady Knights on the attack. Great transition. Number 23, Annabelle Childress.
Has all 3 points for the Knights here.
9 for the game. 34-24. 5:30 to go here, third quarter. Got a whistle for a hold on defense. Looks like that'll be Childress as well.
I believe that's our third foul.
Foul's starting to pile up here. They've got 4 now this quarter. Chariots throwing it into their own basket in front of their varsity boys team.
5.5 minutes left in the third quarter, and the next foul is going to put CHAP Chariots in the bonus.
3 by Grahorish, no good. Kept alive, and floater by Hall, no good. Here comes Maddie Taylor for the OKC Lady Knights. Lady Knights trying to make something happen, down by 10. Taylor, floater in the lane, too strong. Rebound, Holly Swanson, another rebound, and ball goes out of bounds. They're going to call foul there. It looks like it was
Maddie
close.
Taylor.
Maddie Taylor hustling, trying to get the ball, and she gets called for the push out of bounds, and I believe that's going to put the Chariots in the bonus. Frustration for Taylor. She took that shot, missed the floater. Swanson got a couple of offensive boards but could not convert. And now we're the other way, and Lotzenheiser with the free throw. First one is good.
We've seen this in the last game. A lot of offensive rebounding by one of the teams and just couldn't convert on a lot of them. And same thing's happening here with the Lady Knights. They're getting the offensive boards, just unable to convert them right now.
Second shot is good. 8 points now for Lucy Lotzenheiser. Lead up back up to 12. 5:04 to go. Oklahoma City Lady Knights with the ball. Taylor tries to work her way to the bucket. That floater misses everything. They kick it out on the offensive board. I don't know how Childress came up with it. Kicks it down low, and there's Taylor with the putback.
Good find. She did a great job getting her head up just in time to find Taylor under the basket.
And look, conversation going on with the OKC Lady Knights and the official. Not sure. Looks like maybe something going on the bench there and discussion over some fouls. So play stoppage here for just a minute. Right now, the Lady Knights trying to hang around. They're down 10 with 4:44 to go. Chariots have really been in control.
I think there's a warning on the bench for the Lady Knights.
Coach goes down and says, watch your actions here, guys. We've been given a warning.
That's going to be free throws.
With the ball.
10-point game here.
And that time, Childress had the ball for a split second, but then it was body contact. And
that's going to be her 4th foul of the game, I believe.
Grahorish able to draw the foul there. She will be at the free throw line. She had 2 early threes when the Chariots made that beginning of the game run to build their lead, which they pretty much held the whole game. There's been a couple of runs by the Lady Knights, but they've kept them at arm's length. Right now, she hits the first one. 1 more to go. Second one's good. She's got 8 now in the game. It's 38-26, about halfway through this third quarter. Girls 18U action. Class 6A, the 1 seed in control over the 4 seed OKC Lady Knights. Maddie Taylor finds her teammate in the corner, but that three is no good by Libby Banks. And then we got tie up on the floor. Jump ball, going to keep it down at this end.
Even though they missed that shot and the previous possession as well, I like the offensive setup they're doing right now where they spread four wide and then bring up someone to do a little pick and roll with Maddie Taylor. Then she kind of gets the options to – nice shot there.
Reeser had good hands there. She knocked the ball away on the inbounds, but unfortunately for her, it went into the hands of Annabelle Childress, who converted that jumper, 38-28.
That gives her 11 points for the game.
Reeser, the feed. Oh, ball knocked away. Good job there by Taylor. Oh, but going the other way, Grahoris jumps in. Ball still live, still being knocked around. Bodies all over the floor. Knights come away with it. Here's Childress for three. Got it! Second time in a row, the loose balls ended up in her hands, and she converts. 14 now for her, and the lead down to 7. 3:30 to go. Here's Grahoris for three for the Chariots. No good. Rebound Childress, and a push in the back by the Chariots there. That foul called on number 21, Riley Bursley.
Yep.
That's just 2 now. Looks like on the Chariots this quarter. So no free throws, but the Knights will have the ball.
We know the Knights can go on runs.
Calling out the play. Taylor communicating with the teammates down the court.
Could this be another run that they go on? They've on a 5-0 run right now, all by Childress.
That feed picked off. Good defense by Lucy Lotzenheiser. Over to Hall. Hall on the drive. Up with the left hand. Scoops it in.
She likes that left side. We saw that in the first quarter. And here again.
Double digits. Great find by Taylor. Got it all the way down. Had Swanson underneath the basket. Ball sailed out of bounds, though, off the hands of the Cherry defender. So Swanson steps out. Reeser coming back in also for the Chariots. Inbounds play underneath their own bucket. 40-31.
Watch the inbounder.
There's Childress again. Bank shot no good, but up and under. Good putback by Ava Grady. She's got 5 now. Lead back down to 7. Here come the Chariots. Quickly the other way. Hall. Her shot no good. Rebound off to Libby Banks. OKC Lady Knights trying to stay in this one. They've cut the lead down to 7. Making a little run here, as we said. Here's Banks, a floater. No good. Rebound into the hands of Halen Hitchcock. And then we got a whistle, jump ball, and it will go to the Chariots.
Yeah, this is Libby Banks' first year with the program, and she's having a good season.
Chariots with the ball. Grace Hitchcock going to run things for the CHAP team that is the number 1 seed and in the lead right now. Here's Reeser, strong drive, draws the contact foul on Banks. She will be at the free throw line.
Nope, they called that on Ava Grady.
Oh, they did.
That is her 5th and final foul.
And she has played the whole game. But she'll be done for the afternoon now with just 2:21 to go still in the third quarter. You don't see foul outs that early usually, but it kind of lets you know that apparently the coaching staff with OKC felt like she had to be out there, even with all those fouls.
They just put her in the possession before.
Yeah. Checking into the game for her is number 40, Rachel Jones. Chariots holding on to a 7-point lead. They'll have a chance to build on that lead. 2 more shots. As the Lady Knights talk over what they're going to do now that they've lost Ava Grady for the day. At the free throw line will be Annabelle Reeser.
Yeah, so far throughout this game, every time the OKC Lady Knights have made a run and tried to push close to that lead, the Chariots have just been able just to keep, not let them get all the way back and then extend their lead back out. So feels like now a little momentum shift with the foul out. Might see the Chariots extend their lead a little farther here.
Reeser's first shot is good.
New player enters the game for Grady, and that's going to be Rachel Jones, number 40, for the OKC Knights.
Reeser hits the second. She's got 8 now.
Let's see what kind of impact she has coming off the bench. Hasn't played all game, and getting thrown here in the fire in a 9-point ball game.
Maddie Taylor going to drive it all the way. Floater, nice.
That's just so good.
14 points now for Maddie Taylor. Her team trailing by 7 again, but quickly the other way. Jasmine Hall, but too much English on the ball. Somehow gets it back. Chariots back on the attack. Hitchcock. Reeser thought about a 3, backs up. She's got guarded by Taylor. Back out top to Hall, Jasmine Hall.
Can't afford Annabelle to foul out.
Floating left-handed shot, no good. Fight for the rebound. It goes off her hands. Lady Knights get the stop. Empty possession now for CHAP, and here come the Lady Knights with another chance to cut into that lead. Down by 7. They trailed at 8 at halftime after a last-second three-point shot by the Chariots. Since then, it's been a stalemate, but they've been able to trim 1 point off that lead, trying to do more here. Taylor. Here's Childress. She's had a great quarter. That one a little short. She might have been just a step behind her range there.
Yeah, she was behind the college line on that one.
Grahorish on the attack, into the spin lane, on off the glass. Nice job by Lainey Grahorish. She's got 10 now. Lady Knights down 9, 1:04 to go. Third quarter here. Girls 18U, Class 6A. Three-pointer by Childress. In and out. And rebound to Grahorish. Grahorish putting her imprint on this quarter. Kicks it up ahead to Hitchcock. Chariots now set up their offense. All the way to the bucket. Rolls it in. Grace Hitchcock looked up, saw the opening, and took it. She's got 3 now. 46-35. About 30 seconds to go.
They like that left side.
On the drive, Maddie Taylor thought she was going to shoot. I think Childress thought she was going to shoot, and then she last second threw it through the hands of Childress.
And I think Childress, she started to cut in while Maddie Taylor was probably expecting her to stay out beyond the arc for a 3.
Yeah, if she would have stayed out there, she would have had a wide open 3, which she's hit a couple already. So I seen Maddie's intentions, but Annabelle was just trying to crash the boards in case of a miss.
Closing seconds of this third quarter. Reeser for the CHAP Chariots. They lead it by 11. Stop down low. Going to try to scoop it up and in. No good. Ball comes down, and that's how this quarter will end. It's a 46-35 lead. The CHAP Chariots add a few more to their lead over the OKC Lady Knights. We'll be back with fourth quarter action. Going to take a little break and hope you'll be back to join us. Welcome back. Final quarter of action here. Girls 18U, 6A game between the OKC Lady Knights and the CHAP Chariots at the 34th Annual National Christian Homeschool Basketball Championships. OKC Lady Knights will bring the ball in directly in front of us in the black uniforms. They are trailing 46-35 as they have most of the game. The Chariots went out to a quick lead. They were able to cut it back to 1 early on in the first quarter after a 12-0 run, but since then, It's pretty much just been them climbing uphill, trying to battle back. They've got it as close as 5, I believe, one other time. But it's pretty much stayed in that 7 to 11 range since then. So Lady Knights need a good start here to this quarter. They will throw it in under their own basket. And not sure what they're waiting on. And the official gives her the ball. Taylor with the inbounds. OKC on the attack, 46-35. Childress, been one of their leading scorers this game so far. Maddie Taylor on the drive, guarded by Hall. Taylor looking for a seam, gets the floater. Are they going to call it on the floor, or looks like they're going to call it on the floor before she hit that shot? She's so strong with the ball, as you can see right there. That one didn't count, but
they called that on 34.
Drew the contact, looked like it was on 34.
Grace Hitchcock.
On the miss there. Here come the Chariots. Hitchcock going to put it up top to Grahorish. Grahorish going to give it to them able hands of Jasmine Hall, who's going to drive. Was going to put it up with the left hand, lost the ball. It goes out of bounds.
That has been her spot on the floor all game, is getting to that left side. Even if she's on the right, she'll get over to that left. Seen the last couple times she's tried that, the Knights have made an adjustment. They've had an extra defender come over. Definitely
left heavy there. Maddie Taylor. There's Spalding. Took it from at the free throw line and drove it all up. Gets a nice little left-handed lay-in to go. Her first points of the day. Lead down to 9 again. CHAP Chariots, Reeser.
Sometimes here late in these fourth quarters, when you got to make a comeback, you got to have help from outside players, and the Knights are going to have find some as Reeser hits a 3 there.
She's now in double digits, 11 for the game. The senior with the bucket on the drive there, floater by Taylor, rolled off the left side, but she will be at the free throw line.
34. It's going to be on Grace Hitchcock again.
Even though that shot didn't go in, it was such a great move. She's moving with such speed, and she pulls up so quick, and the ball just is floating at the right speed. It's not banging off the back of the backboard.
First free throw is good. Yeah, she's a player. You can tell she's got just got a great handle, a great court awareness. We've seen so many of the full court passes where she finds her open teammates. This time she's kind of taking it in her own hands, knows they need the points right now. She sinks the second. 16 points now for her to lead her team. 49-39, 6:30 to go.
Yeah,
Chariots with the ball.
She averages 14 points a game and has had 1,500 points in her career with the Knights.
Here's a 3 by Grahorish, too strong off the glass, but there to clean it up was Jasmine Hall.
Excellent job on the offensive boards when you're trying to close out a game. Here's the 1 seed, continues to do those hard, dirty work, little things.
Hall with 12 now. Here's Childress for 3. Again, just maybe a step beyond her range, but Swanson pulls it down. Childress thought about it. Taylor for 3. In and out. And ball knocked out of bounds. That time it was off the hands of Lucy Lotzenheiser as she was battling Childress underneath. Into the game is Bursley for CHAP. OKC with the inbounds. Taylor looking for somebody. Out top to Swanson. Get it to Taylor in the corner. Step back 3. Little short. Rebound off to Bursley. Here come the Chariots. Lotzenheiser stops, puts it up, rolls off the rim. There's Bursley with the rebound. She goes up with the shot. It partially blocked and got a whistle. And looked like a foul maybe on CHAP.
I believe it's on Bursley. Yep.
Just off the bench and got into the game and was in on every single second when she was in there at both ends, but unable to convert there. And then she gets the contact and the foul. So Lady Knights have the ball. Down 12, 5:30 to go. Here comes Maddie Taylor. Taylor trying to will her team past this tough 1 seed out of the Midwest. Oh, nice find. Taylor over to Swanson, but Swanson missed everything. And then they somehow get it back. And then it's through the hands of their teammate. Here come the Chariots the other way. Grahoric, no good. Grahoric gets it again. Oh, Lotzenheiser thought about it, and then she looked and had a teammate, but it was a little late when she realized it, threw it over the head of Bursley.
She didn't see her that wide open until after she took a dribble. That would have been an easy layup opportunity for her teammate there. It's going to be a timeout called. So during the timeout, we'll give a couple updates on the 18U girls across the city of Springfield here. As this is the last game going. Tyler Heat won over South Metro, 28-26. They'll advance to the Elite Eight. Thesa Riders will advance with the win over Noble Whitley, 62-41. The Chisholm Crimson Knights will advance to play HSAA tomorrow here, 53-21 over the Aspire Trailblazers. And then we're waiting this game, and then the Lincoln Eagles fall to the CHSA Wolverines, 48-47 to advance. So the Elite Eight is almost set after this game. We'll know more. So the Oklahoma Flames will play Thesa Riders tomorrow at 1:45 here at Drury. The West Michigan Hornets will play Tyler Heat for a goal ball here at 12:30. HSAA will play the CHSM Crimson Knights at 3 o'clock. You don't want to miss that ball game. And the CHSA Wolverines are awaiting the finisher of this game, and they'll play at 4:15 tomorrow.
Quite a lineup, man. I can't wait. We still got to finish this one. The Lady Knights starting to run out of time. They're down by 12, 51-39, 4:55 to go. The 4 seed trying to pull the upset here against a CHAP Chariots team that has had control of this for just about the whole game. There was that run by OKC in the first quarter to cut it to 1. And it looks like they're checking. There might be some blood on the floor, or checking to see if any players have any cuts or anything. Everybody inspecting, and they all look good. No problem.
Make sure everybody's jersey's tucked in.
Got to look neat, man. We're on TV.
Well, that first quarter run you mentioned again is important because it reminds the girls here, they've done it before, they can make up 12 points in a short amount of time.
And they have a short amount of time. Starting to run out. 4:52 to go. Maddie Taylor.
Good look inside.
Beautiful find, but then they overshot. Swanson just threw it way over everything. And then as she tried to get the ball back, she's going to be called for the foul. It's going to go the other way.
Swanson's third foul of the game.
She was wide open there, Josh.
Wide open.
Taylor found her, and might have shocked her herself. Just rushed the shot and went over everything, and then I think out of frustration tried to get it back and gets the foul. Here come the Chariots. Hitchcock working it over to Hall. Hall to her left. She stops. Dangerous pass, but they get away with it. Lotzenheiser. That ball is slippery right now. they're having a hard time holding on to it.
Nearly about to get a turnover, it feels like.
And they call him for the push on Hall as she got hung up there right in front of her bench, but the Lady Knights player reached in. Or actually, it looks like maybe was there a foul? Timeout call.
Timeout.
Okay, so the Chariots coach called a timeout. No foul there. And just 30 seconds, so we'll keep it here. And Jeremy, those matchups you talked about, a couple of interesting ones, the teams that have faced each other in their regions before and in previous tournaments with some of those girls' 18U matchups.
Yeah, the HSAA and Chisholm played for the Texas State Championship. The Crimson Knights etched that one out, a 1 or 2 point ball game, so that'll be a fun rematch to see. I don't think Tyler Heat or Thesa have played their opponents yet this season, so that'll be interesting. West Michigan's going to get a feisty Tyler Heat team led by the sisters. I don't know if you remember last year, Savannah Fuller.
Yep.
With the quad injury, played through it. Ended up finding out her quad was tore. And then
what a tough kid.
She recovered, come back this year, and then the 8th grade phenom, her sister Lexi.
Mm-hmm.
Remember her and Lila come on the scene last year as 2 8th graders that were phenomenal.
Yeah.
And then West Michigan. I mean, you can say all you want about them, but you can't really point out one player because they're a complete team. That's going to be an interesting game there. And then the Oklahoma Flame and Thesa Riders. Thesa were the runner-up at the Big South. So some good matchups tomorrow for the Go Ball. We're going to start handing out some hardware tomorrow.
Absolutely. We're going to, after we finish this one, as we get a foul on the reach-in on Swanson.
That's her 4th foul.
But we'll be switching gears.
Oh.
Right after this, we'll have a boys 18U. We'll be switching over to there where we'll have the OKC Knights and the Red River Rattlers. And that should be a good one.
That's a rematch from district regionals. They played in the play-in game. OKC took that first matchup, so we'll see how they come up today on the big stage here at Drury University.
Worked out nice for OKC being able to have back-to-back games, their girls program and their guys.
Yeah, the
girls, though, struggling to try to come up with a win here, and that 3 doesn't help their cause. Lucy Lotzenheiser.
Her second 3 of the ball game. Nice shot from the corner.
She's in double digits. Needing some points, and then a block by Reeser out of bounds off her hands as Libby Banks tried to spot up her own 3. Lead now is the largest of the game for the CHAP Chariots at 15.
Yeah, Reeser just filling up the stat sheet with that block.
They get it in. Taylor hung up in the corner. She dribbles baseline. Trying to make some space for herself there. Finds her teammate. That was Rachel Jones. Shot is no good. Rebound off to Lotzenheiser. Chariots on the break. Jasmine Hall. Another 2 for her, 14 on the day. And the lead now to 17, just 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, if Jasmine gets to that left side, she hadn't missed much tonight.
I think
Taylor.
That's been every shot she's had tonight.
Maddie Taylor with the floater. She's got 18 now.
At some point, you might want to take away her left hand.
There's Hall again, rolls it in, gets the foul.
They have a couple times slid an extra defender over there, but just to consistently help on that side has been a challenge.
That foul is going to be on Libby Banks, I believe her first foul.
Jasmine Hall trying to complete the three-point play. And unable to do it, still with 16 points in this one. Their team up by 17, largest lead of the day, 2:41 to go. OKC Lady Knights need something quick and need a lot. Working the ball around. Here's a shot that is no good. Another attempt blocked by Lotzenheiser. Here comes Reeser away with the ball for the CHAP. CHAP on the attack. Hall out top.
Good head fake.
Oh, nice play by Lotzenheiser, but she missed the layup. And OKC, and looks like maybe OKC is starting to put the white flag out. Maddie Taylor's on the bench. Holly Swanson's on the bench. And Hall the other way, all the way in for the bucket.
What side was she on that one?
Now.
Left side again.
Left side. She's a left side assassin with 18 points.
Yeah, she gets in that paint on the left side, you might as well get it out the net.
So as we have this break, Jeremy, you talked about Red River and OKC Knights in this rematch from where they played just, a month ago? Not even a month ago. Going to be facing each other here on this court on our next game. We saw Red River yesterday.
They looked really good the first half.
Really good, yeah, and they were able to come away with the win. What kind of play we expecting on that one based on the first time they played?
Yeah, I do think there'll be a different game plan, possibly, but I'm not sure. You know, Red River comes here and they usually come with different game plans, and they did it last year, upset number 1 seed Tyler Heat, and I believe on Wednesday maybe in the goal ball game. So they're definitely going to come prepared, and if their 2 stars, Corbin Tyler and Isaac Burnside, can play the way they did yesterday, I'm pretty sure they like their chances.
Last year they made a run as a 7 seed. This year trying to do it again. But OKC, as the 3 seed, going to try to prevent that from happening. They don't want history to repeat itself, except they would like to pull the win.
Right. They were the ones that knocked out the CHAP Chariots boys program down to D2 yesterday in that matchup, but they came out on fire. That was one of the 7-2 matchups of the day. That was the upset.
So things starting to shake out as we head further into this Tuesday, St. Patrick's Day, and the team in green right now on the court seeming like the lucky ones for sure. They have played well. They're up by 19 right now, under 2 minutes to go. So it looks like they are going to advance. CHAP Chariots, a young squad, in case you're just joining us. Only one senior on this team.
Yeah.
Most of their team is eligible to play 16U, so they've been playing together for a while. They've got a lot of experience together and really starting to show itself. And they'll need it as they head deeper into this tournament. Coming out of the Midwest as the runner-up to the tough West Michigan Hornets team that also has a lot of experience, a little bit more experience in terms of age and players, but Chariots looking really good today. Got another foul on OKC, 60-41.
Foul on Libby Banks. That's the 4th team foul, so 14 fouls apiece by both teams. Next foul of the game will send the other team to the free throw line. 1:45 to go.
Haley Hitchcock loses the ball. This struggle for it with Riley Bursley. Got a jump ball, going to stay down at this end.
I feel like every time there's a jump ball, I look up and it's CHAP Chariots ball. They've had so many jump balls in this game. Both teams just hustling and battling, diving on the floor for the balls.
Nice scoop up and drive by Grahorish, but it just rolls off the front of the rim. OKC the other way. Maddie Taylor back in after a brief breather. Going to try to finish well. Oh, what a step through.
Finish well, you said. She did.
20 points now for her.
And then she gets a foul called on her on the inbound.
Such a good player for this OKC Lady Knights team. She's done what she could to try to pull up the upset, but not going to be enough. 64-3, 1:23 to go. It'll be Reeser on the line.
She's 2 for 4 from the free throw line. Made her last 2.
One of 3 all-Midwest players as she sinks the first. She's got 12 now on the day. Her and Jasmine Hall and Lucy Lotzenheiser, but so many other complimentary players on this CHAP Chariots team as they move on.
And the white flag has been raised by the Lady Knights as she empties her bench and lets these other girls get some play time here on this college court here at Drury University at Nationals.
And a rebound, Lady Knights, and a foul on the Chariots.
That's going to send number 21 to the free throw line. Charlotte Skelly just into the game and gets to get her name in the scorebook here. She can knock down these free throws.
So this winner of this game will move on tomorrow, as you said, and they will be playing
CHSA
Wolverines out of the Big South.
Yeah, they're finishing 3rd place in the Big South.
Another Big South Midwest matchup. Reeser goes to the bench and gets an ovation from the CHAP Chariots fan base. Here's Charlotte Skelly, and she sinks the free throw. 61-44. Just a formality now with 1:16 to go. CHAP Chariots.
Yeah, 5 of the Elite 8 teams in girls 18U are from the Big South. And you'll have 3 from the from the Midwest and 1 Heartland team, the Oklahoma Flame. Will be represented in our Elite 8 tomorrow. What a battle those games are going to be.
Oh, yeah. And we will have those for you. Can't wait to bring them to you. They're going to be some great matchups as teams will start to get the hardware now. Gold balls and then moving on to Undisputed pathway to the title.
Yep, they start at 12:30. Those games will be. First game's tomorrow. We have some boys 14U games on the broadcast, so we welcome them tomorrow.
Nice save there.
30 seconds left here in this ball game to punch the last ticket to the Elite Eight. Looking like it's going to be the CHAP Chariots once again.
We'll have a new champion, as we mentioned earlier. It's going to be exciting to see who comes out of those 4 matchups.
And you've mentioned the youth of this CHAP team. You got to be excited about the future. I mean, they're already playing this well.
Absolutely. There's a bucket by Childress again.
That's Sarah Hubbard.
Or Hubbard, rather. Sarah Hubbard with her first bucket, and that's the way things will end. CHAP Chariots advance to the Elite Eight. They will play tomorrow, and we'll have that game for you. Coming up next, we're going to switch over now to boys 18U action, the Red River Rattlers and the OKC Knights. We'll have that action for you after a brief timeout.